Yeah, my phone died. So let's give us another try here. This was the other day. This was Helen Marshall here playing.
Very involved in making this happen is not with us today because he's doing exactly what you elected him to do. He's representing the community of Albany, and that is Assemblyman Miller. Please let's hear it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a nice little round of applause for you. You know, led by Miss Marshall for you.
Oh, that was nice. I'm glad we got to the point where we are.
Yeah, it was a real good day, and you know, I think a real, I was talking earlier, I was saying, over the past year and a half, we've heard, a few complaints about, some of the funding issues that Woodhaven has had, and some of those complaints have come from the Block Association, but it's in Woodhaven in general. But this made up for it. You know, I think this was really special what you guys did, and made everyone. It was nice seeing everyone coming together on it, and it was good for you leading the charge on that. And congratulations.
Well, thanks. You know, it was a couple of the things. I was pretty happy because when I ran, you say I'm going to do this and that, and you know what? I did everything I said I was going to do and more. But this was the icing on the cake because, when I went around campaigning, the seniors really said, we need to get our senior center back into Woodhaven.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's another one. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I always get in trouble, from Donna. But they wanted the other center, the one that was at St. Thomas. They wanted that back in Woodhaven, and I'm glad I was able to orchestrate that, and get it done. And it was not just me, without Helen Marshall, we would still be struggling to get the money to get it done. But Senator Davo and Eric Ulrich and Crowley and myself and Helen Marshall, we all made it happen. It was a team effort, but I'm glad to spearhead it and make sure we get it done. That's all.
Well, excellent. It was a real good. Like I said, it's a real good thing, and I was thinking about this afterwards. Later in the week, because as you said before, there is another senior center here in Woodhaven. What's unique about this one, though, and correct me if I'm wrong, we've put this money together. This money actually, it's not going to the senior center. It's actually going to the ambulance corps.
Well, it's going to the ambulance corps because they need to make repairs. They had to straighten out their certificate of occupancy, and that cost a tremendous amount of money for an architect to get all that done.
Right.
To do the plans and the drawings, and over the years they altered the location, so the original C of O does not match what the building looks like, and so that all has to be corrected, and that's the major stumbling block, getting all of that done.
Well, and the nice thing about this is once that's done, and once it's it's put into place, it's kind of self-running then, because this senior center is funded by the Catholic Charities.
Right.
It's an outside source. So I mean, to me, it's such a good investment because it's not something that I'm not talking about the other senior center in a bad way. I think they should all be saved, but it's not one where you're saving it for now, but it's still going to be an ongoing thing. This is something, a one-time shot, and it's going to provide long-term benefits to the community. I think it's just a really that was a real good day.
And we're not sacrificing one for the other.
Right.
If anything happens to the Forest Park Center, we'll fight to make sure that one stays open as well. I don't know if it's listed as a senior center, and we have to work on that. And Donna, in the Forest Park Center, should be able to apply for RFPs and get some of the other funding that's out there. Shouldn't just have to rely on state funding because, in times like this, it's very tough. Funding's very tough right now.
Yes.
So we have to get that center to the point, of being able to apply for an RFP, get a full, title as a senior center to find the, whatever we need to do to make that happen. But it's, it's all senior centers. I mean, the seniors are the backbone of our country. That's, they got us to this point, and now we have to reward them and help them.